Spinelli, when are you gonna get me that surveillance tape from the warehouse? I need it now. Look, it's been weeks. You're already walking on thin ice. Get back to me.
Who are you terrorizing now?
Oh, you're the last person I expected to see.
Oh, I was supposed to keep my distance after you walked out on me at Jake's.
Well, I was just, thinking maybe I should allow you to make the next move.
All right, well, in that case.
That was a nice surprise. What's going on? Tell me.
Nothing, I'm just returning the favor. You kiss me, I kiss you. Isn't that what you were angling for?
I can only hope, but I didn't expect you to force the issue.
I wouldn't exactly call it force.
Initiate.
I just want to see if the sudden retraction to me is based on anything real, as opposed to some way to amuse yourself or what I think to be true to prove some obscure point.
Like what?
Like getting a woman you lost to want you again, to lessen the sting of losing Brenda.
Why do you have to bring her up all the time? It's a subject I don't want to talk about.
That's exactly why we need to talk about
I
her.
just love the way women think. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I could argue that none of this does, Sonny. This whole time we've been apart, I lived right next door. You never came over, knocked, paid a visit. You didn't even acknowledge my existence.
Maybe I was waiting for you to, to make the first move, which you did. You reached out to me, and I'm appropriately grateful. It's,
So this is gratitude. This feels more like a romantic full-court press, Sonny. Flowers, a kiss at Jake's. Putting on quite a show, so it'll get back to Brenda. She'll see how quickly you moved on. Choke on her regrets, realize she was a fool to let you go.
Why do you always have to have an ulterior motive? Why can't this just be about me and you?
Because, Sonny, it never is that simple. You don't forgive and forget or move on. Okay. You strike back. You make the other person hurt as badly as you do.
Well, maybe I'm just wanting you to leave me out of the pain.
I'm not going to be a weapon that you use to punish Brenda for leaving with Jax.
You don't think that's a stretch?
Wasn't killing him enough punishment for everybody?
You think Jax is really dead?
Don't you?
Okay.
It certainly makes things easier on you to think that Jax survived the plane crash.
There's no body to say otherwise.
Don't bodies disappear regularly into black holes in your line of work?
Really, Kate? You're gonna give me a cheap shot now?
It's not me. The authorities think so, too. That's why they called off the search. They said even if Jax survived the crash, the combination of water and storm would have killed him.
Maybe not. Jax can be very resourceful when he wants to be.
Wouldn't he have contacted someone?
Not here. But maybe somebody who eventually goes to Manhattan and slips out of town on mystery, trips.
If that's your not-so-subtle way of asking if Jax has been in contact with me, that's none of your business.
Don't get so defensive. I'm just asking. What? I'm asking. Good question.
You're not asking. You're angling about who I see when I go out of town.
The more you talk about it, the more curious I'll get, interested.
Sonny, enough about me, all right? Jax would have contacted Carly, don't you think? She's the mother of his only child.
Well, maybe he knows that if he reaches Carly or anybody local that I'll find out about it, and I'll have to do something about it.
You seem oddly disinterested.
I've had it... You know what? I've had enough of Jax the last 2 lifetimes. Whatever happened to him happened.
Have you even tried to find out the truth?
No.
Why?
Because you hit the nail on the head. I'm not that interested.
Let me guess. You're either exerting control over your violent impulses, which is highly unlikely, or you really don't want to know whether or not Brenda and Jax are together. You of all people...
I don't really waste my time thinking about Brenda, what she's doing, who she's with, because it's done. And I don't want, that doesn't matter.
Tell that to someone who didn't grow up with you and your obsessive need for payback.
Maybe I don't want to know.
So you haven't kept Brenda under surveillance?
Why would I do that?
Because that's what you do, right?
Well, maybe I'm trying to be a better person. Maybe I'm trying to operate from a better place.
Well, that would be commendable.
Well, you should pat yourself on the back because you helped me get there.
Oh, that would be debatable, but if that's the truth, then that's a start.
Well, you don't think I can change?
Well, I haven't seen any evidence so far.
Well, here you are. You're reaching out to me, right? You try to make things good, and you think you're wasting your time?
No, I never said it was a waste of time, first of all. Just that the results are minimal. And secondly, there's a big difference between helping the man and trying to heal the wounded boy. One has a ghost of a chance of success, and the other is a lost cause.
Why are you here then? Well, let me turn the question back on you. You're here right now, right? There's something. Is this real? Or you just want to fix your guilty conscience?
Guilty? What in the world would I have to feel
For
guilty
standing me
about?
up on the corner and pushing me over to the dark side.
What?
Yeah.
That is absolutely outrageous, Sonny. You were already working for Joe Scully, moving up the ladder. You would have been a part of this mob, whether or not I did anything.
You sure about that?
Yes, I am sure.
Okay, well, we never would have known what would have happened if we stayed there or took off together, right?
Don't we?
No. Door's shut. Can't go back, change anything. It's the past. Only thing that matters right now is what's happening right here, right? You and me. You think that there's a chance, Connie?
Makes me very nervous when you call me
It's
that.
not big. It's not that big a deal.
Yes, it is a big deal, Sonny.
No, it's
because
not.
that day I lay bleeding on the church floor.
It's done, Kate.
Don't
It's
you be
over.
so damn casual.
I'm
about
not
me
trying to
almost
be-
being killed.
I'm not being casual. I wasn't then. I'm not now. The last thing I ever was with you is casual.
What do you want?
To explore what we had.
Didn't we already do that?
Yeah, we did it. Okay. Me and Kate, me and Connie, lovers and friends, breaking hearts.
A lot's happened since then.
Yeah, it's made us, different people.
With the same obstacles.
Trying to get past it.
Trying to get past it. No. You know what? You are so damn stubborn. You only hear the answer that you want. You don't listen to anything else.
That's another thing we have in common.
Had, Sonny, past tense.
How about present tense? Is there any harm in just spending time together?
Possibilities are endless.
Are you afraid that your boyfriend Coleman might object? Or that mystery person that you go off and go see every once in a while?
And that was heavy-handed even for you, Sonny.
Well, I don't see you denying that there's another man in your life.
If you must know, I am dealing with editorial sabotage, and I have to deal with it off the radar.
Like you're seeing Coleman behind closed doors?
Okay, what is this obsession, this competition
There's
with
no
Coleman?
competition with me. I take him down in a fair fight.
You don't fight fair. Just ask Tommy, Paulie, and Eddie.
More bums like Coleman.
Coleman could make me laugh, just like Paulie, Eddie, and Tommy could.
And who's laughing now? Because they ain't laughing. Polly is, behind bars, and Eddie is sitting on a stoop, drinking a bottle of Sneaky Pete's, and Tommy is bagging groceries on McDonald Avenue.
Well, I don't even know why you bother to keep up with those three.
Well, you're the one who said that's where it all started, the hurt and pain, right?
The anger and violence, Sonny.
Right.
Look, if you want to revisit this as friends,
Right.
then anger and violence are two things that I never want to share with you ever again, okay?
So you're gonna go? Come here. Come here.
What?
You gonna go without getting your answer?
I don't even remember what the question was.
Of course you don't remember. Is this real or not?
Whatever this is, let's just start off as friends. Simply. Lunch, my office.
You don't want to be seen in public with me.
I will have whatever assistant that I have left call you, and we'll set up an appointment.